Hi, welcome to video 2 of the 10-part series on how to use Touchpoints. So today I'm going to walk you through on how to add a client, how to use the apps and the profile, and really just the customer profile view, what it looks like, and how to navigate. So if I were to go in, and let's go back to the home screen. If I wanted to go in and add a new client, I'm just going to go to the second tab here and click Add New Client. So I'll just go ahead and add myself. And I'm just going to put first name, last name. Let's come down to the cell phone number. I don't need any of the address information. I don't know why it pre-filled that in for me. So I just want name, email, cell phone number. Let's go ahead and throw date of birth. And the reason for the date of birth I'll explain is if you put everyone's date of birth in, then you can add them onto the birthday campaign so that they get that customized text or email on their birthday, first thing in the morning, letting them know that you're wishing them happy birthday. It's just another way to automate one of the processes, but without the birth date in there, there's no way of making that happen. So right here from adding myself, if I wanted to add me to a group, I could go in and I'll add myself to test group. And then for the campaigns, I'll add myself to the birthday campaign, the holiday campaign, and let's say I'm a prospect. If I wanted to put any notes in here, so if I was adding in myself and, you heard me mention something about a future event coming up, and you wanted to talk to me about it when we spoke next, you could put that note in and save it right there. So it says cell phone number already exists. So let's just go ahead and save it there. Always scroll up and double check. So just like that, it said that it already existed. I'm already in there as an entry. So it gave me that red error. By changing it just to a fake number, it lets me add it in. So now let's go and view my profile. As you can see, I've got my name, email, cell phone, the group that I'm in, and then all the campaigns. So if I were to click on profile, then you can see it looks very familiar. Looks like an iPhone, and there's got 6 apps. So the first app is just like what we just added. It gives you the option to go in and edit any information from right here within. And then this is where you can select if someone does not want to receive text or emails, you can select that there as well. So if I want to get back to the apps, just like on an iPhone, hit the home button and it'll take you in. If I want to send a text message, so if I just wanted to send a text message, I could send that. Now, if I wanted to send a message and attach a document to it, I could go ahead and hit attach file, and I could attach a PDF or a Word document, whatever I'm trying to send to the prospect or the client. It's a nice feature added by Touchpoints, and it allows you just to keep everything through text. So if you're sending an auto, insurance card, it allows the client to save it right to their phone, so they got that with them at all times. Or if it's an application, you can send it through email. You can send it straight through text message. Again, here's section for notes. You can put in any notes here, and it will save it right here in this log. Same thing for an alert. You could put in text alert, and I want to save that alert, and I want it to alert me on Monday the 16th. So Monday on the 16th, I'm going to get alert for test. It's just going to say test alert for Taylor Dobby. So if I needed to put in there, call Taylor Dobby at 3 p.m., add that alert, then on the 16th that morning, I'm going to go ahead and get that alert so that I can go through and make sure everything is taken care of. So going over to the scheduler app, this is a really cool app. So if you speak with someone, most likely the way you're doing it now is if you speak with someone and they say, actually, let's touch base in about 2 months, and then let's go from there. You're having to set a reminder to remind yourself in 2 months to then give them a call or send them a message. So by the scheduler app, what you can do is go in just a custom text, and you can do a text, email, an alert, or a template. We're just going to do text for the sake of time. And you can go in and just put whatever text that you want to send. So say I talked to a prospect and they want me to call back on January 15th. And I'm going to just go in and put hi. Anytime I put the code !client, it says right here the custom tag !client is used to insert the client's first name. So if I put that in, it's going to automatically insert their first name. So hi !client, this is John with ABC. Just wanted to remind you of our appointment tomorrow at 2 p.m. I look forward to meeting you. I'm going to go up and choose the calendar. And you can either send it right now or you can schedule it out. So I'm going to schedule it out, like I mentioned, for January 15th. So if I want to send this as a reminder for our appointment for January 15th, I'm just going to go to January 15th. And since I'm sending it out, talking about the appointment tomorrow, I'm going to select January 14th. You can choose down to the exact minute that you want it sent. So if this is at 2 p.m., I don't want to send the text during the day. I want to send it later on at night. So that way the prospect has time to actually read it and maybe even respond. So I'm going to send it at 7:32 at night. You can even set this up to recurring. So if you want that text to go out daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or annually. So if you have someone that pays late every month, it might be a good idea to go ahead and set up a monthly text message to go out to them a few days ahead of time. Just let them know, hey, your bill is coming due on X day. Just wanted to give you a heads up. If you have any questions, call the office. You could set that reminder up to go out monthly, or you could just set it up for this one time. So we're going to go ahead and submit that. So it says event scheduled successfully. So now that text message is going to go out on January 14th at 7:32 p.m. So if I go in right here to the calendar, this is going to show me all the touches throughout the year that I have scheduled. So for November, I'm going to get a custom template. I'm going to be Touchpoints is going to alert 5 times to make a phone call, 2 text messages. December, there's 4 touches. January, there's 2. And then you can see the 4th of July campaign, the Halloween campaign. So this gives you just a general overview of what the client that you're looking at, how many times they're going to be either messaged, emailed, or an alert to call throughout the next 12 months. Here in the email section, you can just send an email if you choose to send an individual. And this is where the history of your emails are going to be. So you can always go back in and look at old emails that you sent of previous conversations. And the last is the campaign and groups. So right here, I could go in if I was a prospect and wanted to be changed to a new client, whatever the case may be, or they wanted to be removed off of the holiday campaign, you can just go in and save and update the campaigns there. So it's real easy. It looks like an iPhone, so it's very comfortable to use. You're already familiar with it in most cases, and you're able to just keep an overall view of what is scheduled for that client over the next 12 months.